stuff, and like were being brought in by labels to what they call 360 deals. You would, as a record label, take a cut of various revenue streams. The band would take a cut, and that was very much going against what used to happen in the olden days, where bands could keep going for donkeys just on the strength of some T-shirt sales and various other things. So, were you aware at the time, maybe turn to you now, Matt, were you aware at that time of Vestige about of that kind of fundamental change happening in front of your eyes?
Yeah, when we released the first album, it done 10,000 copies in the first week on Fierce Panda. And we was playing to like 800 people in London. And then in context, when the Best in Time came out, we used to do 2,400 tickets in London. But the album sales, it was only 2,000, so literally like the album dropped like fivefold. But our tickets increased like 3 times. So
those two albums kind of crossed where I think illegal downloading just went berserk. So we went from selling 10,000 of We Are the Dynamite in the first week to selling 2,000 of the Best in Town in the first week, even though we were playing to much bigger audiences, like fivefold, I guess. But it was at the time when everyone just went, oh, I could just take this off them.
A few months ago I interviewed Peter Hook from New Order, and he was saying that 2 albums ago they sold 3 million copies around the world. The last album they released 300,000, so you've had a 90% drop off. And he's massively against illegal downloading. Do you have a standpoint on illegal downloading?
I was terrible for it. When I was in uni, they had amazing internet connection, and I'd go in and download loads of music. But since we've come to the point where music is my job, and not only my job, the people who record bands, the people who put music out, the people who do everything behind the scenes, not just the band themselves. I haven't downloaded anything illegally since then, really.
I think a lot of people